Yo, what's going on, guys? Rapid Plays here. And for those of you that are long-time subscribers of this channel, you have probably been waiting, biding your time, hoping one day this series will come back. Well, guys, we are back to our roots. Total War Rome 2. We have a comparison video. Today we are doing Syrian heavy archers versus Royal Kushite archers. If you guys are excited for this to return, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. And here we go. The first horns have sounded off. So we're going to go in slow motion. We're going to slow-mo this opening volley as we follow these arrows in the air. I'd like to say one more time, guys, make sure you go down below, hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are looking forward to this. And the first volleys have started to fall into these lines of hillmen. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, man, they're just hillmen. They're very under-armored. Why did he decide to go with hillmen? Well, guys, because it is of their shield size. Now, I know that the hillmen are extremely under-armored. They are not very good when it comes to armor at all. But it is their shield size that I really cared about. It is a shield size that is not too big, but it is big enough to block arrows, which means that they will be decently protected, and it is going to be more on the power of the bows to kill these units. It's not going to be as much on the fact that they don't have shields or they have really small shields. It's going to be on the fact of we need these bows to have power to bust through their armor and their shields. And guys, they are doing it perfectly. Absolutely precision shots out of these Syrian heavy archers here. And I mean, look at these. Look at these guys. They're just sitting back here chilling. Now, one of the things I will say about these Syrian heavy archers is they do have a little bit smaller bows than the Royal Kushite archers, which we will find out later. They do have the exact same range. They pop out 6 shots a minute. So, I'll double check that when we head over to the Royal Kushite archers, but I do believe that they do shoot a tad bit faster than the Royal Kushite archers, and this entire unit just got crumpled in front of us. What an absolute thrashing these archers are laying onto these poor souls. But you know what? Look at them just get slumped as they're trying to rush forward here. Couple javelins being thrown into the ranks of these Syrian heavy archers, but they don't really seem to care. Now, another thing is I'm not going to be moving the archers back, so we can look at their melee abilities just a little bit here. So they have what I like to call in this game a short sword. They don't really have it's not really a dagger. It's floating magical capabilities, but it's like I was saying before, it's not really a dagger and it's not really a full-size sword. So I just call them short swords, because that is what I believe their logical term is. So, oof. Javelin throw heavy into the ranks of these Syrian heavy archers. General chilling in the back here on his elephant. Just big chilling. But over here, ooh. I want to slow-mo this, because this is going to be a really good description of how good these archers are. So this unit is charging straight ahead here. They're going to catch a very, very swift and hard volley from these Syrian heavy archers. Now, as they do charge forward, they are going to be throwing javelins in return into their ranks. Now, you would think throwing about, what is that, probably 50 javelins would get more than just 4 kills? No. They actually only pick up 4 kills out of all those javelins by the time they get there. So again, these Syrian heavy archers are decently well armored too. These guys are not just a rollover. And now another thing is the general is over here, and he is going to be getting butchered by these units over here. So if you don't think these archers can pierce armor, well, just watch the next couple of seconds here, and you are going to see how much these arrows can pierce armor. As you're seeing guys just take arrows in the back and getting absolutely demolished through the air. It's this next volley that is really going to be the one that shows how elite these archers are at piercing through armor. Yeah, they're not shooting directly into their shields, so these guys are not getting the best defense bonus, but I mean, ouch. Just ouch is all you can really say when watching this. Watching an entire unit of heavily armored hoplites getting dissolved by archers is always just, man, it hurts to see. It really does hurt to see, because I know all of us have probably had this happen at least once, where you forget about your super heavily armored unit of hoplites and then this happens. Just decimation. Absolute decimation. Well, guys, that is pretty much the Syrian heavy archers here. They're going to dispatch this group here in the middle, which actually how it happens is pretty entertaining. So we are going to watch this replay out to the end. Oh my god, just let these guys get away. This guy has he has an arrow in his arm and in his shoulder. This guy has one in his back. This guy has one directly in his arm and in both of his legs. Oh, absolutely horrible. But yeah, you guys are going to see what I like to call the tunnel of death happen. So as you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units set up here, right? Archer fire is now coming down upon them on all sides. And this is what I call the death run. All of these units break, right? So they are no longer protecting themselves with their shields. And what these Syrian heavy archers do is just lay into them. And by lay into them, guys, I seriously mean lay into them. It is going to be gross what they end up doing. But I mean, look, this is what I'm talking about with their melee capabilities. They do have melee capabilities, but it's not exactly the best. As you can see here, these units are pretty much all down to about 30 men up here that were in that prolonged melee. So, of course, they're archers. You're not going to be looking at them to go in melee and hold the line. But it is nice to know that once they run out of ammo, that they can hold their own in melee. And these Syrian heavy archers can hold their own. You're not going to want them to hold their own for long because they will lose that melee battle. But they can hold it for at least a couple seconds until you can get another unit there. And yeah, the death run it's happening. Oh, it's happening really bad. You can see just units getting absolutely just toppled over here. I mean, it's not a pretty start. It's not a pretty sight, but it's quite an entertaining one to say the least. Oh man. Alrighty guys, and with that being said, we're gonna head over to the Kushite Royal Archer replay. So yeah, Syrian heavy archers, guys, they mean business, but how can the Royal Kushites put up against it? I guess we'll find out in just a couple seconds. Alrighty guys, and here we are looking at the Royal Kushite archers. These guys look absolutely magnificent. I mean, come on, look at this. Just look at this guy. He knows what's up, and we're going to get a screenshot of him. Because what an absolute beast. You know? Just an absolute beast. And I was actually wrong. They do put out 6 shots a minute. I never knew that. I thought that they were actually a little bit slower. But yeah, they have quite large bows here. These things are just disgusting. I mean, look at this. Again, we're going to follow the first volley in here in slow-mo. Oh, my. This is going to be beautiful. The amount of... Which one? This is going to be the first arrow. And already, men dropping in droves. At the sight of the archers, these guys are terrified. Oh, poor buddy. Oh, man. Oh my. Did you see how many arrows was in that guy's head? Oh my days. Well, anyways, guys, these Royal Kushite archers are opening up with absolute intensity here. They're putting down a decent amount of fire. Now, one thing that I will say though is that compared to the Syrian heavy archers, it doesn't appear like they got as many first off kills here. I mean, they did get a decent amount of kills, don't get me wrong, but it looks like a lot more of the enemies have made it up here to these lines than compared to the Syrian heavy archers. I don't know, it could just be me, but I feel like the Syrian heavy archers got a lot more kills than these Royal Kushite archers did before the enemies got to the front lines. I don't know. Just judging purely off of eyes, that's what it looks like. I don't know though. I don't know. It might be about the same. But anyways, going back into these Royal Kushite archers, they have the same kind of melee capabilities that the that most archers do. They have a short sword. Oh. That dude just got point blanked. Anyways, but yeah, they have short swords that they use in melee. So, I mean, and they're pretty, yet again, they're pretty effective. They're not going to do anything absolutely crazy to hold the line by any means, but they will be good enough for you to hold until you can get infantry over there to support them. So, again, they can hold their own, but don't expect them to absolutely just fry the enemy infantry, because they're not going to, unless they use their bows, which in that case, they absolutely fry the enemy infantry, as we are about to see by an absolutely glorious volley right now. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Oh, where is this archer? Oh, please tell me it's going right into the backs of this unit. Oh, it is. Oh, my goodness. That is death. Look at the amount of men that just got dropped by that one volley. Oh, baby, that is beautiful. Oh, my goodness. But with that being said, guys, I think all in all, I think the Syrian heavy archers are better. I don't know. That's just my general thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to see this continuation of... Oh my. But anyways, as I was just saying, if you guys want to see a continuation of this series, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, I will see you all next time, guys. Peace.